I don't have the data to support this, so this is just an opinion. I think Chinese companies are actually more self-aware about adapting to
Mm,
local requirements. This is also slightly ironic. If you think about Western companies are perceived as, they care a lot about diversity, they care a lot about being inclusive, but you find that in general, like when they open an office in a place, they bring their culture with them. And they'll say, everyone
mm,
just does this same thing as we do it back in HQ. So
mm,
their conception of diversity, quote unquote, is very narrow, limited to their own version of what
mm,
diversity means, right? And I think
mm,
maybe 4 or 5 years ago, if a Chinese company was growing outside of China, they would probably have done the same. They would probably have said, yeah, well, this is how we do things in China. We should do the same here. But because of environment in terms of like geopolitics and perception that, oh, Chinese companies or Chinese people always want to do things their way, then I think the twist is that there's a lot more cultural awareness, that they are more careful. They're less likely to just say, this is how we do it in China, therefore you should always do it the same way here. They're less likely to do that because then they're more cautious. They're thinking, okay, we want our business to succeed. We don't want to offend people or to get shut down. So we want to be more careful in how we adapt to local circumstances. And I think sometimes it's actually backfire because they do too much, right? Like they're
mm.
too
Yeah.
conscious of, trying to be adapting to local nuances that it becomes complicated for them.